Hi, a new week, a new V53 Daily, just offering some encouragement, continuing the conversation from each Sunday. Theologian Henry Nouwen, he says, joy does not simply happen to us, we have to choose it every day. This week we're thinking about joy. A week ago on Sunday we did as well. And I want to start with a distinction between joy and happiness. See, often our definitions of happiness revolve around getting what we want. It's linked to our stuff and our circumstances. And if things are going well, if things are great, then happiness can follow. But here's the problem. It means that happiness is pretty fragile. It's dependent on a good job and good leisure opportunities and good health. Yet so much of this is being stripped away at the moment. Happiness is great and I want to be happy, but I want to encourage us to trade up for something even more robust, joy. Now, you can tell a lot about what a culture values by their vocabulary. So, for example, apparently there are 350 different types of pasta in Italy. I read an article about a nomadic people group and they've got 160 words for camel. And then there's a different country that's got 39 different words for different kinds of the colour green. Joy, mentioned in the Bible over 400 times. And in the Old Testament alone, there's 27 different Hebrew words that describe different types of joy. God's concerned about joy. In fact, he's the author of joy. And the joy that the Bible speaks about is this inner state that we can have and we can live out of. It's this reality that helps us respond well in spite of the circumstances. Nehemiah even writes, "The joy of the Lord is my strength." It could be our strength. And so I just want to leave us with a question as we start this week. What's the driving factor inside of you? A pursuit of happiness or a pursuit of joy? And I've got great news for you if it's joy, because the fruit of the Holy Spirit is joy. For Henry Nouwen, he was convinced we can choose joy. We can live into God's joy. So joy or happiness? And the amazing thing about joy is this author, God, we could spend time with him even today, aligning our hearts and our realities to his. So choose joy.